Good afternoon and welcome to the Chartreuse Leprechaun. My name is Mark, your host, and today, well, we're picking up where we should have left off in the last episode. I forgot I needed, or didn't know I needed, a blue tablet. No, most people play this through, they get themselves a Cyclops, the submarine, and they can just kind of go back to that and fabricate one. I, on the other hand, did this in a prawn suit, and had to go back through the mushroom forest to our habitat on the upper levels, I guess is the way to say it, and fabricate a blue one there. It takes 2 kyanite and an ion cube. So, let's check our inventory real quick. I have 1 ion cube. Let's... Oh! That is... Wow. That is a creature leaking through the walls. Kind of like when we see a fish swimming inside our habitat. It's the same thing. Interesting. I would love to know why. I'm in the building, right? I'm in the building and the lights turn off once I'm off the entrance ramp. But then they have to turn... Uh-oh. Why can I not... What? Oh, great. For whatever reason, welcome aboard, cannot get to the storage on the prawn suit. There it goes. Let's see if this helps. Oh, it squatted down this time instead of standing up. That's what I needed. Okay. Ooh, we only have the 1 ion cube. I don't remember if we need more. Well, we'll find out. And we'll move some of this over here. And actually, we'll drink one of those. We'll eat one of those. And then we'll top up a little bit. That should work. Alright, so now we go find out what that blue tablet is for. Run on over there. And I wonder if I can... I wonder if when I played this through on the freedom mode, which is just all you have to worry about is your health, you don't have to worry about eating. When I played this through on that, I got stuck trying to get the prawn suit up this ramp. Let's see if it'll go. Oh my gosh, it will. Well, then let's drill out those ion cubes up there, because I think we'll be able to. Apparently not. Oh, yes we can. I think. We'll find out in a minute. Yes, we can. We got 1. I basically want to have a surplus because I think we're going to need them. 2, 3. Outstanding. Okay, so now we have 4. That is awesome. So, what I want... What in the world did I do? I didn't drill that out. I don't know what I just did. Is it like making another ion cube pyramid? I don't know. It's doing something. That's interesting. We'll come back to that. Not quite sure what to make of that. But we will get out of our prawn suit here. And we will go put in our tablet. Turn off that force field and we'll go in and see what's going on here. And that is a big moon pool type thing. Huh. I think we will go around and jump in from the shallows. How's that sound? Alright, so here we are at the pool edge. Let's jump in And okay, there's a lower platform. What? Oh my. That is a Sea Emperor Leviathan.
To play? Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it as they did.
Oh my. Well. So, what we're supposed to do is get to the Sea Emperor. I keep getting them confused. Sea Emperor and Sea Dragon. The Sea Dragon is outside. The Sea Emperor is inside. And that's what we're looking at swimming around here. And it's waiting for us to make a move. So what it wants us to do is go down to the... there's some eggs here. You have to go down and do something to uncover the eggs, because eventually you're going to run out of air, because this is a regular diving room. So let's top back up, because we... how did I get out of here? I remember I did before. How did I do it? Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. What? Oh, yeah, it is. Well, no. I don't remember. But we've got full oxygen tanks, so let's just do the thing here. And we got this. Oh, looky. There's a few of, like, every critter down here. So, somewhere in here, okay, there's an arch that we eventually get activated. Here we go. Insert ion cube.
With a rare plant-like life form, which depends on the organic detritus produced by the
Alright, so we get a data terminal out of that. Let's,
Reason unknown.
My young need to hatch, to play outside this place. We have been here so long. The others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom, but they could not hear me. If you help us, I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take.
okay, so what it wants is hatching enzymes. So we have to go out and get samples of various plants and then insert them into this, I think. The Sea Emperor, yeah, this is the Sea Emperor, apparently communicates telepathically, and the aliens wouldn't listen, couldn't listen, whatever. So what we need to do is go back outside and get the hatching enzymes. We have to get samples of the correct plants, and a couple of which we already have. There's a couple we're going to have to go get, but no problem. So somewhere in here is supposed to be actually we're going to go get some air, because we're getting low here. And there's supposed to be, there we go. Ooh, 21%. We should probably change the battery. There we go. Put that away. And now we're supposed to get out of here somehow. I'm not sure how, because there's no... What is that? That is decoration. Fantastic. Why can I not get out? I don't understand. Well, let me wander around and find the way out of here, which I thought was... I'm really thankful that none of these fish want to bother us. They're all nice and tame and friendly. That's a bone shark. And there's a stalker fish. So I think there's some sand sharks running around in here. So, yeah. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's cleaning away. No? What is it doing? What in the world was that? Oh, that was... Okay. Well, for whatever reason, it ran around and did that. So apparently now we have a gate to get out. Let's... Oh, I left the ion cubes in the... Oh, no. I left the ion cubes in the... I left the ion cubes in the bronze suit. Oh, I got the extra ion cubes and then left them. Oh, no. Now I really need to figure out how to get out of here. Alright, so we managed to get back. I basically restarted this segment. And we're back where we more or less left off. One thing I forgot to do was scan the egg. So, yikes. And I've been underwater too long. I need to go get air. I need to hurry and go get air. Where's my... Uh-oh. There it is. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. I got so wrapped up in doing stuff, I totally forgot about air. That's not a good thing to forget about. Yeah, not good at all. Okay, there we go. Thankfully, we have the supersized oxygen tank, whatever they call it. And look at the size of that thing. Oh my goodness. In such a small space, too. That's like cruel. Anyway, one of the things I forgot to do the last time we were in here was scan one of those eggs. So, the shell uncommonly strong, organic growth on the exterior suggests the eggs may be hundreds or thousands of years old. Number 2, alien devices penetrate the outer shell layer, likely designed to supply them with nutrients and to isolate them from the surrounding environment. Like many eggs, the amniotic sac like many eggs on the planet, they do not contain a nutrient supply. Well, that's interesting. Well, they do not contain a nutrient supply which is slowly exhausted by the embryo. Okay. Instead, they exist in the form of natural stasis, waiting appropriate hatching conditions. Okay. The fetal organism is high genetic match between these organisms and the Leviathan in the room, so they're its own babies. They appear to be stable and healthy. And finally, it's likely that ideal hatching conditions for the eggs vary from ideal survival conditions for the planet. So the young... Ideal hatching conditions for the eggs vary considerably from the ideal survival conditions. Okay, so the eggs have to be in a different type of environment than the parent. They have different needs. Okay, simple enough. Anyway, we did that, so now, good Lord, that thing is big. So, there it goes. It's supposed to blow the sand away from that so we can get back to the... There we go. Now we can go power that, and I don't remember where this sends us. We're about to find out, though.
With the passage of First, they must feel the time is right and break free of their shells.
Aha.
This is what the others could not force from me.
Where the
To
heck
you,
am I?
I give the secret.
Oh, that's the alien containment facility. We're in the mountains biome. Okay. So,
New blueprint acquired.
new blueprint acquired? What? Sea Emperor life cycle. Okay, we'll check that out in a minute. We should be somewhere close to... Ah, yes, there we go. We will head for land. Ooh, 19% power. Ah, I didn't... Aha, okay. I forgot that I changed that before I went back to the beginning of that segment so we could do this. All right. So we'll get to land so we're not fighting predators and oxygen supply. Okay, here we go. Now let's see what that one was. Sea Emperor life cycle. There we go. Creature likely lived and moved in small herds. Can you imagine a herd of those massive things? Coming to the surface to feed off huge volumes of microorganisms. Family size would be limited by available food supply. Offspring would likely split off at young age, form their own herds somewhere else. Makes sense. Given their sparse population, mating and egg laying was likely infrequent, perhaps once in a lifetime. Species likely preferred environment for egg laying. In fact, successful hatching may depend on such conditions. Given the rarity of this event, it's impossible to calculate those conditions precisely. Wow, that's nice. By the way, all of this is based on what the computer learns from the environment. So you've got a built-in computer, I guess, in your head, because the computer is always talking to you even when you're swimming without a suit. So some sort of implant, I guess. At any rate, so what happens, the computer sees all this stuff and figures things out based on the evidence and presents you with all of this. That's why it reads the way it does. So, there's no evidence to support the assumption that all members were immune from the alien bacterium, chorea, or hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. And even if this is so, there is evidence that introduction of the bacterium decimated life on the planet. This would have had catastrophic effects on the food supply and survival rate. The symbiotic relationship between this specimen and other life forms likely developed as a result of the infection. Those life forms which learned to keep the Sea Emperor alive survived with its help. This may explain the vast tracts of lifeless ocean and the rough perimeter around the location. Okay, so the Emperor was taking the enzyme that is naturally produced inside of it and sending it out in pieces. That's why we saw the peepers in the pipes, coming in with the infection, going out without the infection, but with the enzyme. So, okay, so the Sea Emperor is the one that kept what little life, and I say that grudgingly, what little existing life is alive on the planet because of that. Okay. So, however, as we saw, there's little green blotches on a lot of organisms, meaning it's beginning to spread into those life forms despite that effort. So, we're infected, everything's infected, and the hatching enzymes we have to create is what will make everything right. So, with that in mind, I want to array species. Yeah, different species of array. Each adapted. Oh, we scanned this. That's why that was sea dragon egg. When did I see a sea dragon? Oh, yeah. That was in the room with all the eggs. No, I scanned this somewhere else. I don't remember where I scanned it. Well, fantastic. Blueprints, habitats, data downloads, 3 alien data. I have been very remiss in getting back in here and looking at stuff. I apologize. There is nothing we need there. The robot the warper and warper parts. So we can close that. Actually, we need to get rid of those icons. I'm going to do a little cleanup here. And codes and clues, that's going to be primary containment facility. Yep, that was the data entry that told us where this thing was, what it does. Power distribution, that's interesting. The sanctuaries, there's actually 3 sanctuaries, like, I would classify them as altars maybe. There's 3 of them around there. They get power, the quarantine enforcement, the disease research facility, which is crashed on the ocean floor, most likely because of that Leviathan that, the skeleton that we scanned that looked like it had its head crushed. So that's basically the story on that. Let's see here. Oh, fantastic. This was a conversation between 2 of the Dagazi survivors, Marguerite the soldier, and Paul, if I remember right, is the son. Bart is the dad, and Marguerite brought a Leviathan home. Fantastic. Oh my God. When we get off this planet, I'm going to drag you through every court in the damn Federation. Well, that's awesome. You brought that thing here? What if it's not dead? You prefer it got curious and came on its own accord, or got messed up and dragged here? Which one do you prefer? I think I'd get messed up and dragged here personally, unless it's got like a friend. Okay. Let's see. Yep, they realized there was a disease going on. Stoa Chief, the kid can't kill the disease without specimens for research. So they were going at it as best they could with what they had, trying to come up with a cure. I'm going outside. Bart, come in. It's dangerous. Damn it, boy, I know you can hear me. Leviathan sound. So apparently I think she grabbed a Reaper Leviathan, and then another one came and attacked. And Chief, get off the radio, put on your helmet. What? Brace! Sound of habitat rupturing and water pouring in. So that was not a good time. And that is how the Dagazi survivors apparently met their end. Okay. Indigenous life forms, fauna, deceased. What? Ribcage. Oh, we scanned that in the oh my gosh, I forgot that, the power facility, whatever they called that. Display case containing an area of rib cages, harvest the indigenous life forms, particular focus. No, this was in the disease research facility. That was a while ago. Some of these skeletons match organisms encountered on the planet. Most cannot be matched with confidence, suggesting either they're not yet accounted for or they become extinct. So there was I guess what they're saying is oh my gosh, I've just gone completely blank. Isn't that awesome? When the disease came through, it was something of an extinction event until the Sea Emperor Leviathan was able to get things out there. The spotlight, we scanned that. This is just equipment. Like I said, I'm cleaning this up. Reinforced dive suit. This takes about half of the damage away from whatever attacks you. If it's big enough, it's not going to matter. You're going to die. It'll take temperatures up to 70 degrees, and as you've watched in the last 2 videos, it'll actually do okay in temperatures higher than 70 degrees. That's Celsius, by the way. Yeah, that's super hot, but apparently this suit can take it and keep you alive. So, warning, disclaimer, you're not invulnerable. And a lot of these, the radiation suit and so on, the reinforced dive suit, why take chances when you can take Altera? Love marketing, right? Oh my goodness. So that cleans that up. Okay, so hatching enzymes. There it is. We need eye stalk seed, sea crown seed, fungal sample, bulb bush sample, which we got a pygmy bulb sample when we went through that one gate. I don't know if that's... Nope, because I've still got it. Don't I? No, I dropped it at the habitat when I... Okay, so that's where we're going. We'll see what we need. Right, so here we are back at our original habitat. And power is still going. That's a good sign. So, looking around, what do I have where? I don't remember. Oh, ion cubes, kyanite, okay. Well, I took all or most of the kyanite out of the prawn suit. Yes, the prawn suit. Of course. Yes, the prawn suit. So, and we'll hide all the kyanite there. Outstanding. Now, let's go... Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm in the right place. I want to go this way. It's been so long since I've been in here, I don't remember what's where. We can get that out. Okay. And here we go. We have eye stalk. Rotten bulb bush. Oh, no. That's like edible? What? Okay, so we got... Let's see if that works for us on that recipe. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, we got a message from the computer while we were swimming over here.
Erosion patterns on the land masses suspended here suggest they once floated on the surface. Erosion patterns on the land masses suspended here suggest they once floated on the surface.
Ah, that was in the mount. There's another region on the map. It's called Floating Islands, and there's a floater, and you get enough of them on there, it'll float a rock. I think we talked about that in episode 1, maybe 2. What it's saying is there's a whole area where these things are underwater, and it's saying they used to float on the surface. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, there's our friends. What did we need? This. We have... Oh, that bulb bush sample is good. So we need ghostweed and sea crown seed. So, ghostweed is in the caverns where we're on the way to our sea moth. So we're going to go down and grab that. And sea crown seed, if I'm not mistaken, is all around where we're at right now. So, let's go grab some stuff. I got room, right? Check the inventory. I do not. So, we need to offload a few things. That cabinet was full. How about this one? Oh, lots of room. Okay. And apparently we only need one each. So, that's good news. And what did I say? Sea crown and ghostweed. Okay. So, what we're going to do... We left the sea moth halfway to the sea base, so we're going to grab this stuff as we go. Alright, so... sea crown weed. Let's go find some of that. Okay, so here we are back down in the caves, and there's our ghostweed. So, having topped up the oxygen, making it to the sea moth, we're going to go out and get a sample. Ghostweed, here we go. Still have to find the sea crown weed though. There we go, we got the sample. Let's go up here. And you know what? We're going to head down to the base. I have, in the course of looking around, I managed to run myself almost out of food. So Speaking of which, take one of those, and take one of those. Very good. Alright. So we got the ghost weed. We're still looking for the sea crown weed. Supposedly, I did go look it up. I got rather frustrated, and I went and looked it up. Supposedly, there's some down here somewhere or another, so we'll keep our eyes open for that. And stay away from predators down here, of course. The gates. The gates take you. The gates in the primary containment facility, where that Sea Emperor is, they take you to the various zones where you have to get the samples from. So apparently, this sea crown weed is weed, man. Let's have some weed. Yeah. Anyway, the sea crown weed is apparently very rare. We may have to resort to getting that from the. Apparently, it's in the aquarium where the Sea Emperor is. So that was unexpected. Found that in my reading. So there's a freebie clue for you if you're interested. And we'll confirm that here in a little bit. Right now, we're going to stop in here, top up oxygen, recharge the batteries, head down here, and go pick up some supplies. I think it's that one? Yeah. Grab some water, grab some food. Yeah, I think that'll work. Drop of water, we'll grab a food. Okay, there we go. So now, sea crown weed, huh? Well, oh yeah, one of the other places supposedly is somewhere around this tree. We'll take a quick gander. See if we see it. I don't see anything. Nope. And checking carefully under the roots and such here. No, don't see it. Back here somewhere, maybe? I'm thinking somebody gave bad info that it's in here. I sure don't see it. Okay. Well, had to look. So, did we grab... I left all the other samples. Oh, for Pete's sake. Alright, well, we're headed back upstairs. Which really isn't that crazy, because we need to go through the gate to get back to the facility. So, let's just take care of that here. And we'll get our sea moth upstairs with all the... I got it filled with various rocks and materials and so forth. So, we'll just make our escape from down here for, I believe, the last time. Looking one more time to see... I do not. Okay. Okay, so here we are at the quarantine enforcement platform. Now there's two gates in here. I'm hoping we find the correct one first. That would always be good. I just got to remember where we're going. Is this... Yeah. Here's a hallway to something, a gate. This one does not have the ion cube installed, so this is the one that goes to the primary containment facility, or should be. We'll find out in a second on our Magical Mystery Tour. Yay! By the way, I'm not a Beatles fan, but I love the reference. Uh-oh. I don't think we're in the right place. Oh no, this is not the primary containment facility. This is... Oh. This is the thermal power plant. Oh, crud. What? I thought... Well, okay. We'll take the Magical Mystery Tour again and go back to that one, and apparently we're going to have to swim down to the other gate. I wonder if I can go through that gate with a sea moth. Let's find out. Because... Well, because. We'll just see. I'm curious. I just got to remember where we're going here. Yeah, there we go. I sure thought I remembered that gate going to the containment facility rather than the power plant. Alright, well, it happens. Fortunately, there is a gate underwater not far from here. And we have our sea moth to go find it safely. Because this area is full of bone sharks and etc. So, which we definitely want to avoid, because until... It's weird, but until the... as I recall... Where's the other gate? Oh, there it is. Can I go through this with the sea moth? Oh, I don't know. Oh, apparently we can. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. Well, fortunately, we don't have anything on board, so... Crap. Let's go back. Wait a minute. What? Huh. Maximum depth reached, but it didn't start doing any damage. That's interesting. I think, though, because of that, we will leave the sea moth here, and we'll swim for it. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, live and learn, right? Yeah. Alright, so we'll get out of here. Alright, Mr. Seamoth, you stay here. We'll get this. And we will go down here, and we will manually go through this gate. What? Wow, I've gone through batteries on this. Well, I did do a lot of Seamoth looking around for the sea crown stuff. Alright, so right now we've got everything except this is the sea crown weed, which I've been told is in here. And there's some other cool stuff in here as well that it won't hurt us to find. All this stuff will leave us alone. There's like caves and caverns and nooks and crannies all over this place. We'll do a little exploring out to the edges and see what we can find here. Uh-oh. What? The hell did I do? I went through the wall. What? Well, apparently I just glitched through the wall in this thing. That was interesting. Wow. Okay. Definitely not something I expected.
The plant life in this area is growing outside its normal conditions. Other life forms fertilizing and pruning the vegetation may be offsetting this environmental deficit.
You know what? We're going to go get air. But that was interesting. Where's my platform? Where's the platform? Oh, shoot. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Fill up the air tanks. There we go. Air tanks filled. And now we'll go back down and start re-examining the seafloor for stuff. Looking for that sea crown weed. Gabe's feather. Interesting. Sea crown. Yes, we found it. Yay! Okay, and now we got to get out of here. Which, oh, easier than I expected or thought. Good. We'll put the knife away. We'll pick up this, and we'll go back up. Top up the air tanks. Go back down. Oh, and eat and drink. Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we swim. Oh my goodness. Okay, so fill up the oxygen. There we go. And come back here. And we eat. And we drink. And we're all happy now. And double check our recipe. We have everything. Outstanding. So now we go down to the... where'd it go? Oh, there it is. We go down to this and we insert the samples and there we go. Insert the hatching enzymes. Why is it not working? Oh. Put that away. What? I have them. Why is it not? Okay. Did I forget something? Right, so it turns out you do have to fabricate them. I should have, that's like a given. You have a recipe with, and recipes are all done at the fabricator, and yeah, that was, so now we put that in there, and the Sea Emperor is happy. Here come the babies. Yay, babies! Woohoo! They're going to go visit Mom, I think, and then they're all going to leave and go to different places, different zones on the map, I think. Don't actually remember. You get to watch them play around a little bit here. Hi, babies. Hello, babies. Can you scan those? Oh, you can. Sea Emperor Juvenile. So let's... come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Sea Emperor Juvenile. Juvenile specimen producing highly potent form, should be capable of fully curing individuals of the alien bacterium species. Hatches relatively fully formed, independent, perhaps reflecting that they fend for themselves. Specimen is healthy, exhibiting signs of positive attitude to life. Yay! So there's all the babies playing around with the bone sharks and with Mama. And we're going to go upstairs and get some air. I think. what did she just do? She did something. She... There they are, visiting with Mama. Hi, Mama. Hello. I'm going to get out of the way of this family reunion. Aw, they're talking so nicely. Loving on Mama, I guess. They will eventually all head through that gate. They're taking their time. I've got to get air. We're going to go get air.
My young are swimming for the shallows. I thank you. Their freedom is my end. What will it be like, I wonder, to go to sleep and never wake up? Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current, carrying seas to a new land. Or a creature so small, it sees the gaps between the grains of sand. Farewell.
Ah, the whole karma thing. There we go.
Unlike other alien facilities, scans indicate this location supports a diverse and healthy ecosystem. Explanation unclear at this time.
Alrighty. So... I guess she's dead? I thought she was giving me like the cure for this thing. Nope, don't get to scan the Sea Emperor. Okay. Well, I guess I'm cured? What is that? Concentrated 42. Okay, good. Take that. Ah, okay. So that's on me. Can't rub it off, it just spreads, so it's doing its thing. Okay. It's a cutscene thing, so I think I'm now cured. We'll do a self-scan.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs.
Yay, I'm cured. Okay, so
bacterial infection.
That means we need to go back to the quarantine enforcement platform and turn it off by letting it stick us with that thing again. There was a huge needle. That should have gone right through my arm. And here we are coming up on this doohickey scanner thingy, whatever it is. And we push the button. And it grabs our hand in a force field and sticks that massive needle in my wrist. It should have gone clean through. Okay, that means the quarantine enforcement platform is shut down. And we're going to need a flashlight here to remember how to get out. I just went the wrong way. See what I mean? Flashlight required. Is this... Yeah, here's the ramps. This thing gets dark. My goodness. So, at this point... Wait. Yeah, all the way down here. This one doesn't make any sense. So at this point, what we got to do is make our rocket and go home. So we will head back to... For that, by the way, you need the mobile vehicle base. We're going to be headed back to our habitat as soon as I remember the way out of here. Here's the deal. We need to build this rocket in stages we got the whole blueprint thing when we went to the captain's quarters and we downloaded that one of the data terminals there, and it does it in pieces. So right now all we have the recipe for is the actual platform that the rocket's going to sit on. So we need 2 ingots, 1 computer chip, and 4 pieces of lead. And then we will head up to the mobile vehicle bay, computer chip, and we got to find some lead. 2. Uh-oh. We out of lead? Please tell me I'm not out of lead. This could get interesting. Lead. Yay! 2 lead. 4 lead, rather. Okay. Now we head upstairs and build a rocket platform. There's our mobile vehicle bay, I think. Yep, there it is. Okay. Climb on board that. And technically, we probably could have built this a while ago, but we wouldn't have been able to use it because the enforcement platform would have shot it down had we tried to launch. Yeah, this thing is big. And once it's done, come on, finish up. If I remember right, the remainder of the work is done at that console right there. Sure enough. Okay. So we'll swim over here, climb up on this, and find out what our next section is. Or maybe I'll climb up over here where the control panel is. I don't know. Oh, yes, indeed. All right, so gantry. We need a plasteel ingot, copper wire, and lubricant. Okay. There's going to be a lot of back and forth to the plant, or to the habitat where we've got all this stored. So, going to be a few edits in this. Actually, there's going to be a lot of edits in this because of all the back and forth I did earlier. Oh, plasteel. What do we say? Should be here. Yep. Gantry, plasteel, copper wire, and lubricant. All right. Nope. Well, there's lubricant. Okay. And a copper wire. But not plasteel, okay? Didn't put it in there either. No big deal. One of the things I did on the way back is really haven't made any. Wow. Alright, well, we'll have to take care of that. Fortunately, one of the things I did on the way back to base from the quarantine enforcement platform was grab a whole bunch of titanium. So we've got ingots kind of everywhere. I need 2 lithium for a plasteel ingot or 1? No, I don't remember. 2. Yeah, that's what I thought. 2. Thought I grabbed an ingot. Oh well. There's one right here. I thought, no, I took it out. Oh, fantastic. Huh. What? All right, well. Yeah, there's one. Okay. Make sure we got everything here. Oh, I got to fabricate the plasteel ingot. I forgot. Yeah, this section is tedious, but it's actually the end game, is building this. We have managed to survive the entire game, and we're going to build our rocket and we're going to get away. So here we go. Alright, so it turns out that in order to do this, you, among other things, have to have a Cyclops. That, by the way, is a Cyclops. It's big. Anyway, there's the Cyclops shield generator that you have to have for the last, I think it's the last stage of the rocket. And you can only make that on the Cyclops. Isn't that special? You can make a bunch of others in the modification station or the vehicle upgrade console, but this, well, there's a couple of them you actually have to make on the Cyclops. But be that as it may, let me find the recipe for that here. It's somewhere close. There it is. Advanced wiring, polyaniline, and a power cell. Okay. Advanced wiring, polyaniline, and a power cell. I stuck those somewhere over here, I thought. Apparently not. Well, okay, let's go find them. I know they're here. Nope. Yes. Well, one of them. There's a power cell. Alright, advanced wiring kit, power cell, and what was the other thing? Polyaniline. Which is right here. So, let's head over to the Cyclops. We'll do a quick tour. We never used it, but it's kind of cool. What you have to do is, I think I mentioned this when we started finding the hull and bridge fragments over in the Mushroom Forest. What you have to do is find all the parts for each section of the ship, and there's three of them. There's the hull, there's the bridge, and there's the engine. And once you have all three sets, then it'll let you build it. And it's a pain in the butt to find all the sets, especially the engine parts. They can be scattered all over the floor, or they can be found in some wrecks. So, yeah. You get an... Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself here. So, with the Cyclops comes a bunch of storage. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 18 slots in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lockers. And yes, you can fill them. This is actually a bay where you can end up having a sea moth or a prawn suit stored. Kind of cool. Heading on back, this is our ramp up to the engine bay. So, that is for your upgrades on the Cyclops. You can actually have a few more than anything else. You have 6 power cells. If you get this and you take it down below into the lava rooms, those power suckers will feast on your ship and you will never have enough power for anything. Down the other side is another set of 3, so you have 6 of them. Here's your upgrade console where you can do stuff to a vehicle that's docked. And here's the bridge. So, if you pilot the sub... Oh, it's not... Alright, well, it's interesting because what it actually does, there is a little speech that comes on that this is meant for a crew of, I think, 6. So, you know, you're it. It's an awful lot of work for one person. Trust me, it really is. And we're not going to do anything with this, but let's go ahead and change the color. Again, I like yellow. Something just ran into us. And we'll call this ship Navy. And then we'll call that done. What is running into this ship? What in the world? world? It's not giving me any warnings about anything. Best guess is our friend and you've got to turn the engine on. And there it goes, and it's set for double speed, but we'll just kind of move out of that thing's way. Oh, it does give you proximity warnings when you're getting close to hitting something. So you can make it go up and down. You can make it go forward and backwards, left and right. It takes forever to turn this thing, by the way. Oh. Tells you how much attention I was paying. What in the world? Show you a couple cool things about the Cyclops here. On this side, you have cameras. You can take a 360-degree view of the ship. This is down on the bottom. Nothing's running into us there. Okay. Simple controls. Pretty easy. We'll turn the lights off. We'll get out of that. I have no idea what's running into us, and I'm tired of worrying about it. So, now we need to get to the access upgrades. Nope, that's not where we're going. Now I'm confused because... Oh, there it is. The upgrade console. We'll make that. I knew it was back here somewhere. And there we go. So we'll get out of that. And, oh, we might as well look at that while we're here. So the shield generator, the sonar upgrade, the fire suppression system, the decoy tube, and the thermal reactor all have to be made on the Cyclops. You cannot make them anywhere else. You can pick up the blueprints from data boxes for some of them. You have to get the, all the Cyclops blueprints from various places. Just hunt Rex. I forgot that we had to have the Cyclops thing, or I'd have set that up a long time ago. I completely ignored Cyclops unless I was, like right there. So you can, this takes you down right at your exit point, and there's where we came in and went up on our tour. So now we'll just go back out here since we have that made, and I still don't see anything hitting the ship unless... I have no idea. Anyway, we'll go back to fabricating. All right. That is our rocket. A Neptune rocket. That's what they call it. And there goes the holographic constructor thingies. The 3D print robots, I guess they are. And now... do we need anything else? Nope, that was the end of that. Okay, so... let's go see... oops.
Neptune 1 rocket online.
Outstanding. Now, I seem to recall that there are some other things you have to make and put in place inside the rocket. So we're going to take a look at that real quick. Pretty sure it takes some nuclear power rods. Activate the elevator. Sure. Let's go up. And... there we are. Was there anything? Oop, call elevator. Nope, we already got the elevator. We're good. So, let's enter our rocket. Yay! Alright, so, storage is empty. Auxiliary power on.
Auxiliary power unit online.
Hydraulic systems. Outstanding.
Pressurizing hydraulics.
Communications. I'm just going around pulling levers as I see them, so. Neptune, communications array active. What is that?
Active.
Open here. What is open? Yeah, open here and it won't open. Go figure that one out. Alright, so Let's go up to the cockpit, I guess. Up we go. There's that. Alrighty. So, here we are. And boot up primary CPU. 1, 2, 3. Yay!
Primary computer systems active.
Outstanding. What is this? Life support. Yeah, we should probably turn that on.
Life support systems.
Outstanding. And
All systems are go.
prepare a time capsule. Now this is an optional thing that we talked about before. You can make one and you can like put stuff in it, say a picture that you took or some goodies for somebody else on the playing the game. They somehow actually show up at some point in the game. And we saw several of them. One of them is still out there. We never went back and got it. Let's exit the rocket. And see if we've got a blueprint for that. We do not. That's interesting. Alright, well, I guess we're not going to leave a message for anybody coming along behind us. Water bottles and stuff, and yeah, apparently not. Okay, so let's get out of here. We are leaving this world, people. Or at least I think we are. Let's sit in the command chair and type in whatever it is we type in and whatever more we type in.
Ready to launch on your command,
Ready
Captain.
to launch on my commands. So
Launch in.
here we
10,
go.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Birds sitting on. Oh yeah, that's awesome. And they don't
2,
leave when it starts.
1.
Oh yeah, they do. Okay. That's funny. All right, here we go.
Time capsule.
Yeah, the
jettison.
one we didn't load. Oh, all we needed was stuff to put in it. Oh well. And we do have stuff on us.
Caution. Approaching orbital debris field.
Yep. Whoops.
Orbital debris field clear. Performing gravity turn maneuver.
That's our wonderful planet where we were at. Nice little water world.
Confirm destination coordinates. Nearest interstellar phase gate.
And
Engaging ion boosters in 3, 2, 1.
yeah. Warp speed, wormhole. I don't know what this is, but we're here. Somewhere.
What is a wave without the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
Wonderful karmic discussion there. And there we are. Other than the announcement that it's going to take a couple $1 trillion worth of money to clear our debt before they'll let us land, that is the end of the game. And unfortunately, you have to let this play all the way through. We're not going to. I hope you've enjoyed our time here in Subnautica. This obviously concludes our playthrough. Hope you enjoyed it and learned some stuff that you can use. And with that, I want to thank you for spending time with us here at the Chartreuse Leprechaun. My name is Mark, your host. Your time is valuable, and we appreciate that you chose to spend it with us. So I wish you a great day, a great week, and we'll see you here next time on the Chartreuse Leprechaun. Bye-bye. Did I go the wrong way? I did. Oh, that's fun. I just went 900 meters in the wrong direction. That was where we wanted to go. Well, fantastic.